willkommen zu Lost in Random. Weiter geht's mit diesem Typ. Wir hatten ja in der letzten Folge dieses abgefahrene Brettspiel. Mal gucken, was uns jetzt erwartet. Kenn ich dich?
No, nor I you. But the threads of fate weave strange fabrics indeed. You see, I've noticed that you have a dice with you.
Das ist kein Würfel, das ist ein kostümierter Hund.
Right, a good act, child. You'll need your wits to survive what's coming, I'd wager. So, let's say, hypothetically, you have a dice, which of course you don't, which means you, hypothetically, have experience in their identification and true nature. I've heard tell of a dice circulating Cellar Street. Of course, it's been so long since a true dice has been here. People don't entirely recognize it for what it is. And if these rumors were true, well, I dare say you could be the one to find it. The folks dimly sense it has value. They treat it as something rare and unique, say a fossil, not knowing its true value, its true nature. I believe someone like yourself could trade for it, or at the very least, trade up to it. Hypothetically, of course, and if you did hypothetically succeed in possessing such a dice, well, I'd be interested, and I'd make it worth your while indeed.
Wie soll ich einen zweiten Würfel finden?
I've heard stories around Cellar Street. There's all sorts of strange items for trade there. And if you can't find it directly, you could trade until you do. I've told you all I can. Except...
Außer?
Except that I've heard whispers that someone is buying words, and someone else is selling them. And that would be where I'd start. Make yourself useful, child. Trade and trade until, before you know it, you've got your hands on one of those dangerous, awful, deadly dice. And then you give it to me, and I will take care of it.
Ich bin mir ja nicht sicher, ob wir ihr trauen sollten. Wirkt alles ziemlich zwielichtig, was sie uns da erzählt hat. Und was mit dir?
You can't hear that, can't you? That noise! Dang it. I'm trying to sleep, and that blabbed bloob is up on my roof making a ruckus.
Was ist das?
It's those dang... Oh, I don't even know what they are. Screaming wobblies. You've seen them. Now they're up on my roof making noise. All I want to do is nap. I'm old. I've spent more hours awake than anyone, and I deserve some moments of blessed unconsciousness. Quiet unconsciousness. You'll help me, won't you? I'll reward you or something.
Ich tue, was ich kann.
Thank you, little one. You've made an old man's heart want to fill with hope, which will happen as soon as this old man's ears are no longer filled with cotton to keep that darn noise down. Please don't dawdle now. I'm very old. You dang little bloob critter!
Schauen wir uns das mal an. Hier oben irgendwo. Ist das eine Sprache? Sprichst du mit mir? Okay, ich beende dieses Gespräch jetzt. Ein Bloob. Die vielleicht nutzloseste Kreatur in ganz Random. Jedenfalls wollen uns das die Machthaber weismachen. Holen wir uns unsere Belohnung unten ab.
Thank you, little one.
100 Münzen. Nehmen wir mit. Der wollte ja 3 von den Bloobs haben.
I got words for sale here.
Ich verkaufe Worte. Würdest du mir dein seltenstes Wort geben?
My rarest word. Ha, that's a tall order. What do you have to offer in trade?
Ein Witz.
Let's hear it.
Was ist braun und sitzt hinter Gittern?
What?
Eine Kastanie.
That is worth only the most common word. Here you go. The. Enjoy. It's worthless and nobody will trade you for it. What do you have to offer in trade? I'm listening.
Ein Wort, das das Lernen selbst beschreibt. Es lautet Ablubeszenz. Das bedeutet Vergnügen.
How does a small girl like you know an adult word like that?
Herman, ein alter Schrotthändler aus Einsstadt, hat es mir beigebracht.
Adlubescence. Oh, learning it is a pleasure. The breath of the essence sound, the mouth feel of Adlu. Oh, the rarity of it. Oh, this is a word I can definitely sell. Tell you what, I'll give you a great word in exchange too. Oblectament.
Oblacetamentum.
Close. Oblectament. It means a source of delight. For example, learning adlubescence is an oblectament. Thank you again, kid. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Danke.
Bye.
Es war ein Oblectamentum, Geschäfte mit dir zu machen.
Beautiful. Use it well, kid. Who wants to buy a word? I got clinic.
Das Wort Oblectamentum. Das Wort beschreibt einen Quell der Freude. Wer in der Hinterstraße würde nicht etwas Wertvolles dafür eintauschen.
Mania looking for a good home here. It means wanting to stay in bed.
Shroud, get your fresh shroud.
I got it 50% off sale. That's twice as
Was
cheap.
willst du?
Spoilers for
Timmy auf den Punkt. Warum so traurig?
I need inspiration. I'd trade my Gubblegregor for a flash of genius. I'm through Pipkin, by the way. I am an artist, but not with paints or music. My art is the art of trading, and I want to push the art forward. Trading Gubblegregors is so routine. I want to trade something that hasn't been traded before. You wouldn't happen to have anything, would you?
Ich habe ein Wort, das ich tauschen würde.
A word? Now that's interesting. I've never traded in words before. This could be a whole new marketplace. What's the word?
Oblectamentum.
That is a beautiful word. Oblectament. I would like some oblectament, please. Yes, it is a good word, and that means it has value. Anything with value I can trade. Oh, this is going to be great! Now, your friend Ian is an honest trader, so let me compensate you for that word by giving you a Gubblegregor in exchange. They're very futuristic.
Was ist ein Gubblegregor?
Imagine not knowing what a Gubblegregor is. Hilarious. You're all right, kid. Good sense of humor. Here's the Gubblegregor. Just be sure not to use it in full reverse. We all know what happens then.
Ja, auf jeden Fall.
Great, kid.
Jetzt bin ich aber gespannt. Ja. Ein Gubblegregor. Mit diesem Baby könnte man alles Gubblequaggen. Man könnte es in der Händlerstraße aber auch gegen etwas Wertvolles eintauschen. Und ich weiß auch schon bei wem. Oh, hier ist noch so ein Bloob. Wie ist dein Name, Kleiner? Wirklich? Wow. Hast du irgendwelche coolen Bloob-Gerüchte gehört? Interessant, das werde ich mir auf jeden Fall merken. Okay, Kleiner, rein da. Ein Bloob. Jawohl, brauchen wir noch einen. Aber wir müssen auf dieses Dach. Und den Kollegen. Und den Kollegen noch den Gubblegregor geben. Und wir wissen ja ohnehin nicht, was wir damit anfangen sollen. Wo ging es hoch? Hier können wir noch Dicey durchschicken. Komm, holt mir ein bisschen Geld. Vielen Dank. So. Ich glaube hier dann rechts hoch. Genau. By the way, ziemlich cool, dass die Nebenquests hier in dieser Stadt alle so miteinander aufbauen. So.
Please, trade the Gubblegregor to me. I'm sure this skull I'm offering is invaluable. It must be. It's darned old.
Handeln wir.
Thank you. Here, have this, fossilized skull, I think. Strangely four-sided. It must have come from some sort of ancient extinct animal. Big Red dug it up a while back before, forget it, it's not important. But this has got to be the rarest thing in all of Two Town. Thanks, kid.
Kehre zu Lisbette zurück. Ein toter, vierseitiger Würfel. Ein alter, seit langer Zeit toter Würfel, der bei den Säuberungen des Keine-Würfel-Krieges zerstört wurde. Das dürfte Lisbette interessieren. Wir müssen aber noch den letzten Bloob finden, oder? Ja. Eule. Und ich würde auch gerne noch mal zu Moneydex gehen. Oh, der steht tatsächlich auch hier rum. Hallöchen. Ich würde sagen, machen wir das. So. Nehmen wir doch Schaden. Cool. Neue Karten im Shop. Holen wir uns die. Das ist auch ziemlich gut. erstmal weg.
And ready for the number 2 come to random. And lo, it was good. Oh dear, do I ever shut up? And lo, did the number 2 inspire all to praise the queen for twice as long. And lo, did the queen let us one but 2 times.
Even knew that the door wouldn't open until Dicey had a 3rd pip. Which was good, because it saved me from having to repeat myself.
Bevor wir mit ihr reden, schauen wir erstmal hier. So.
As she looked up, Even began to realize that Two Town's name was easily twice as literal as she'd suspected. They seemed to be constructing a second town.
Hey, du bist doch ein Würfel
I've had
gefallen.
enough of this job. Ouch. Okay. Huh? Oh, a dice? Where did you come from, little one?
Let him go. That's right. You better smarten up and look where you're going, alright?
Well, you're very angry for someone so small.
I'm not small. You're a big clumsy giant who goes around sitting on my friends.
Again, I apologize. It was an accident.
Alright, apology accepted. Look, I'm trying to find my sister. I've got to get through that big old door.
Name's Seymour. Haven't seen your sister, though. The thing is, I don't see too much of anything these days. And not since the nanny confiscated most of my eyes. 2 of them for Two Town, she said.
Du hast eine Nanny?
Oh, not like that. Nanny Fortuna. Old lady, right hand of the queen. She is as mean as she is old. Anyway, once she gave my eyes to the mayor, they disappeared. I haven't heard any news about them since.
Das ist das Verzeihung. Das ist das Monster, das meine Schwester entführt hat.
So, it seems like we both have a reason not to like her. The Civil War and freedom, you know, tried to desert it and got sentenced for treason. I wasn't doing any good there anyway. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Not enough about that. What's up with this? Dice! I haven't seen a real one in years. I see you're missing a couple of pips, little one, if you're gonna go anywhere.
Warum kann ich nicht einfach durch die Tür nach Dreiheit gehen?
You are new, aren't you? Door to Three Town's forever locked. Keeps the district separate by order of the queen. You'd need to roll a 3 to open it. And since nobody has a dice anymore, well, they stay closed. But your little friend's so close to 3. I could fix you, but...
Aber...
But I can't. Not unless I get my missing eyes back. Oh, if only a brave dice wielder would find it in her heart of glory to begin a quest to find and return my eyes.
Wenn ich dir helfe, hilfst du mir dann auch?
Absolutely. I'm certain the nanny passed my eyes on to the mayor. Of course, if she'd given them to the right mayor, getting them back would be easy, but she gave them to that upside-down one. Ugh, what a nightmare.
Kann ich den fehlenden Punkt nicht einfach aufmalen?
Oh, that's a good one. Listen, even if things were that easy, do you think we'd all be here? Heck no! We'd all be in Six Town, living the high life, relaxing by whatever it is that Six Towners relax by. A pool of gold, probably. sadly, it's not that easy, even. Especially not since that nanny has given my eyes to that nightmare of a mayor. So, yeah, find my eyes, and I can definitely help you. So, you'll help out old Seymour?
Ich helfe dem alten Siebmeer.
Thank you, thank you. Be careful with that two-faced mayor. Okay, if you need me, I'll be over at the town square, near the door to Freedom.
Ich habe Fragen über Dreiheit. Erzähl mir mehr über Dreiheit.
Oh, it's a bad place. It's one of the 6 towns, one for each side of the Queen's black dice. We used to be united, but that was generations ago. Before the No Dice War, Random has seen a lot of war.
Also, erzähl mir vom Krieg.
Don't get me started, kiddo. Yeah, the town's being ruined by a family of triplets. It's petty sibling rivalry on a humongous destructive scale, with no end in sight.
Ich sollte mit dem Bürgermeister reden.
Even decided that she felt a kinship with this sad, large monster. He'd been hurt by the same people who took her sister. She had the sense she was the only one who could help him. And she had the sense Seymour could end up helping her too.
Okay, doch hier lang. Ja, ist ein bisschen unübersichtlich, eine Karte.
Low down there.
Oh. Bist du der Bürgermeister?
That I am. Well, one of them at least. And you, young lady, are?
Even.
Well met, Even.
At last, Even had arrived at the mayor of Two Town, the administrator of this land, and the alleged thief of Seymour's eyes. Or at least, Even had arrived at his lower extremities.
What brings you to my office today, Even?
Ich suche meine Schwester und ein paar geraubte Augen.
You're trying to blind your mister with your swollen thighs?
Nein, ich suche meine Schwester und ein paar geraubte Augen.
Mine a twister for some colon guys?
Ich suche meine Schwester und ein paar geraubte Augen.
Grind your... Why don't you take the elevator and step into my office, Even? It'll be easier to talk.
Nein, noch nicht.
It's so beautiful, the upside down town.
Hier können wir Dicey noch durchschicken. Vielen Dank dafür. Also die Kamera manchmal, die Kamerasteuerung und Bewegung dazu ist manchmal nicht so schön. So. Ich habe einen dubiosen, versteinerten Schädel, der dich interessieren könnte.
Impossible! Let me see that. By the card makers themselves, this is a dice. Or rather, it was a dice.
Hast du ihn etwa umgebracht?
Oh, if I had such power, child, I wouldn't be lurking here, talking to strangers. No, it wasn't me. The Queen destroyed all the dice, child. Well, almost. I want to say thank you, child. It's been so long since I've seen a dice, even one that's dead like this. That alarms you, doesn't it? Yes, dice can die. We found that out in the No Dice War.
Der keine Würfelkrieg?
It was a catastrophe. The Queen, child, decided that she should be the only one to wield the dice, and so she waged war on them, and on those who'd wield them, and she did not show mercy in victory. When she finds out there's still dice, and still a wielder, well, she will be apoplectic, and she is not to be toyed with. What happened here, she'll do to you and your friend here. It's not a threat, little one. It's an observation, gleaned from hard-earned experience. Hypothetically speaking, that is. But don't worry, your secret is safe with me. As for this poor dice, I'm going to return it to where it belongs, to the sacred valley of the dice.
Da war ich schon.
I suspected as much. There are some of us who remember the old ways, child. We must stay hidden, and we must stay silent. But we exist. The valley is hidden far below random, and far from the Queen's prying eyes. It's a crypt, a land of the dead, forbidden to all but a few will remember. I'd wager you don't fully know what you travel with.
Ich reise mit einem Freund.
I'm glad to hear it. I hope you are. Goodbye, child. Take care and random rules.
Und wow, 180 Münzen für meine Mühen. Jetzt müssen wir nur noch den letzten Schleim finden. Dann sollten wir soweit alles erledigt haben. Oh nein, fehlt noch einiges.
Again, that door won't open unless Dicey has
Weiß
a
ich
third
doch.
pick, which he does not.
Eine Nebenquest und ein Blue.
Hey, here's a free sample. Halcyon.
Shroud, get your fresh shroud straight out of the tube. That's dinner for two.
Wo wird er sein?
Socks here.
Want crispy twigs? Kids love crispy twigs.
Wird er hier vielleicht sein?
Hey, you. Come here a tick.
Dicey, there!
hätten wir schon mal so eine Märchenseite. Ich verstehe. Und dafür gab es die Trophäe Brückenbaum. Märchenbuchseite. Eine illustrierte Seite aus einem alten und verbotenen Märchenbuch. Hefte sie in Evans Ordner ab und sieh sie dir dort an. Cool. Die hätten wir schon mal gefunden. Jetzt nur noch eine Eule. Aber das ist eigentlich nicht das, was wir gesucht haben.
You.
Wer bist du?
Question's not who I am, love. It's who you're with. That six-sided fella by your side. Tell me about him.
Er ist ein Hund in einem Kostüm.
That ain't no dog. I think you got one of them dice by your side. See, most people wouldn't recognize them no more. They've been extinct for so long. Banned by the Queen. And she's got a terrifying black one. The only one left in all the land. Or so she thinks.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, wovon du sprichst.
I'm sure you don't. Having a dice is treason, after all. Be careful out there, love. There might not be many of us left who know what you're up to. But you can't fool everyone all of the time. See you around, kid. So, it does speak. And with the ancient dice tongue. How intriguing.
Komm schon, Dicey, wir gehen. Pass auf dich auf, Lady.
So polite, so stoic. The Queen will like that.
Gut.
I don't know, Dicey, but I didn't like her one bit.
Verstehe ich. Haben wir hier noch etwas? Nein. Wie ist das bei jedem Shop jetzt anders? Mhm. Stapelanpassung freigeschaltet. Ab sofort hast du immer 15 Karten in deinem Stapel. Im Kartenordnerbildschirm kannst du deinen Stapel anpassen. Cool.
You don't belong here.
Okay. Ich würde sagen, an dieser Stelle beenden wir den Part. Und im nächsten Part zeige ich euch noch, wo der fehlende Bloob war. Wenn ich ihn finden sollte. Und wie es natürlich weitergeht beim Treffen mit dem Bürgermeister.
It's a hard business to be in, some words, but lucky for me. Words for sale. Who wants to buy a word? Here.
You have the ingredients! Brilliant! That's all I need. Please, pass them over. Remember, you did say you'd give them to me. Thank you! Oh, thank you! Oh, just need to mix them together and down the hatch. Okay. I feel strange. Whoa! Oh, this is intense! Perfect! It's just me! For the first time, it's just me! Thank you for this. Let me give you something in exchange for all of this. It's my partner's personality, distilled down to its purest essence. I hope it treats you well. You know what? By the cards, I think I'm actually going to miss him. It's so quiet without him in my head. I may actually miss him already. He'd say that's only logical. Isn't that funny? It's funny, isn't it?